our show. I'm Zed. We're gonna capture some zombies today. Hey, how's it going? I'm Zed. I'm a zombie hunter.
How you doing?
I hear you got a zombie problem.
Man, I got one in the backyard. Yeah, I think it might have ate my cat, but just a cat. It's a wife's cat. I don't care.
What was the cat's name?
The cat was Chewy.
Irony. All right, well, we're gonna go take care of the zombie in this backyard here. Now, you two, be careful. Why don't you follow me inside?
You don't need me in there, do you?
No. I want you to stay back here, stay safe.
Okay, all right, right through the gate.
It's already enough. I got these two guys. They signed off on the release forms. If they get killed, I don't get sued, so.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah. Don't worry about a thing, sir. I will find that zombie and I'll get it out of your yard. All right. So we're gonna close this door, make sure no more zombies get inside. All right, now the first rule of zombie hunting is you want to keep your voice down. Second rule is you want to make sure you're clear in every corner. You don't want no zombies sneaking up and biting you in the ass. Trust me, you don't. Third rule, you two, both of you guys, you gotta stay back, especially you, Mike. If worst case scenario, you run, all right? You run, you watch where you're going. You don't run backwards, too. That's a rule. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clear the area and make sure there's not two zombies. Follow me. Make sure. Check your six, check the corners. All right. Okay, I just broke the rule, keep my voice down, but that's all right. That's all right. What kind of car is that? All right, here we go. There's nothing there. Check underneath the vehicle. You always want to look. Get them crawlers. You don't want them crawlers. Be careful, Mike. Be careful. I don't want to tell you again, Mike. Let's just double check over here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now remember, you're in a situation where you're facing a zombie. Improvised weapon, you can find it anywhere. I got myself a nice custom-made zombie catching stick, but pitchfork, that'll kill him good. All right, but we're here on a non-kill mission. Let's go get the zombie. All right. Definitely hear it. I definitely hear it. Oh God. Oh God. All right. Now you stay back. There she is, man. She is really angry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get back. Get back. Get back. Here she comes. Here she comes. All right. We're gonna get you want this? Oh, I got you, bitch. I got you. All right, folks. Now see, she can't give me. She can't give me. She wants to give me, but she can't give me. Now, we're gonna be careful, and we're gonna take this zombie, and we're— oh, look out, Mike! Mike! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Quick, help, Mike!
You okay?
I got bit. You got a tooth in it, man. It's deep.
All right, we got this zombie under control. All right. Now this one, well, yeah, you'll be all right, Mike. I got some anti-venom.
Oh, okay.
I got some of that anti-venom. Ooh, shit. This one. She. All right, so we're gonna just clear her out of here. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You really do have some anti-venom, don't you?
Yeah, I got anti-venom. Hey, come on, zombie. No, zombie, this one. Hey, whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on. Come on.
I didn't know that would work.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. All right. Probably. Oh, shit. Yeah. Now, you probably don't want to watch this part. But, I think it's just too dangerous. Well, unfortunately, we had a killer. I wanted to take her humanely, but she bit Mike. Now, Mike, we're gonna hook you up with some anti-venom.
Oh, all right.
Here, I'll take your boom.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I hold it.
Feeling a little
Yeah, let's.
lightheaded.
A little lightheaded? Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, man, she got you good. Well, here, why don't you go right here? I got the anti-venom right over here.
Oh, all right. On the backside of the
Well, we're looking for a new sound guy, if anybody's available. This has been Zed the Zombie Hunter. Thanks for watching. I gotta go clean up some bodies. Well, you know, it was a successful day. We killed the zombie. I wanted to take it alive because I get a little bit more money when I give him to the scientists. But you know, she bit Mike, and you know, I don't want to get sued by Mike's family, so come on, we got to go bury Mike.
Hi, this is Marcia Parker sucking dick. Sorry.
You're not a
I thought that was funny.
You're
I
a
hope you got
man.
that on camera. No, that you're fired. Cut that for the spoiler review. Let me take a drink. I'm getting a little dry mouth.
So until next time, guys.
Sorry, I'm not a singer.
That's all right.
All right, ready?
Delirious.
Okay.
Yo, this is Fred, the Hammer Williamson, and you're watching the horror show. If you like horror shows, I mean, this is the show to watch, but if you don't like it, go watch something else. But if you like it, watch the horror show. Understand that? Ciao.
All right, we should be good now. Move over, Mesa. Move over. Come closer. Okay, cool.
That's too close.
I'm too far away from my beer.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the horror show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Marcia Parker.
I'm in Fuego here.
And we are back with another list, you guys.
There we go.
Just yesterday, we posted our top 5 most scary horror moments of 2018. I hope you guys watched that video.
Woo.
Put a lot of time into that one.
Watch it now. Watch
We
it later.
Well, but yes.
We actually just
Go back to it.
recorded both our top 6 worst horror movies of 2018, which we'll be presenting in the next couple of days, as well as Marcia recording the top and bottom 5 best and worst TV shows of 2018.
Yes.
And then Fuego and I are going to be recording our top 10 of 2018 after this. But we are here to talk about the top 6 horror movies that we are the most excited about for 2019, you guys.
Yes.
Before we jump
The
into
year
it,
of
let me
19.
just
Hashtag
say
the year of
hello to
19.
the people we have here. Wences is here, which we owe him a drink for the spit take. I guess he liked our Zed sketch. Dylan Thomas is here. Scott Baker is here. Garrett Kirby is here. What's up, Garrett?
I got to give a shout out to Garrett because he just sent me a copy of his collection that he had a short story featured in. It's a post-apocalyptic.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
fun.
Oh, he sent that to you, did he? Oh,
Well, I mean,
just come kidding.
Hail the Stephen King unboxing. Sorry, man. Yeah, but yeah, glad that you were recovering well so far, man, and much love to you, Garrett.
Dayton is here.
Dayton.
Lou is here. Jose Nieves is here. 9997 Andrew is here. What's up? What's up? Tony Robinson. And then James Mox Trailers is here. And yeah, so hello, everyone. We are going to get into it. So we're going to count this down. So I'm going to start with my number 6.
Okay.
The 6th thing I'm most excited about this year is going to be Hellboy. I'm choosing Hellboy because I'm a big Hellboy fan. I liked the first 2 movies okay, but I'm a bigger fan of the comics. And I'm actually a fan of the actor from Stranger Things.
Yeah,
So
David Harbour.
I don't know if he's going to be as good as Ron Perlman. I'm not trying to say he's going to be, but I'm trying to say I have more hope than a lot of people that commented on our trailer reaction.
Which I thought was so unneeded. There was a lot of hate for the trailer.
A lot of hate for the
I
trailer.
was shocked. People were not digging their, like, the change in tone, the song, the humor, and I was like, no, I love the change in tone. Why would you try to recreate the same thing that Guillermo did so brilliantly? You know, do your own approach, man.
Indeed. So, yes, my number 6 is indeed Hellboy. I mean, that's the long and short of it. We're not going to take forever to talk about all of these. So, Marcia, what would be your number 6?
I'm gonna say it too.
Oh, really?
I was
A lot
thinking
of
that
me
was your
realized.
number 1.
I didn't even want to say it. Like, it was just hurt to say it. But there's not enough stuff coming out for me to really be excited about. So, I'm
You
sorry.
like that adult casting, though, right?
Yes. But that doesn't mean anything. I'm going to keep my mind open. I'll try to keep my mind open for it, too. But I'm not that excited because I didn't, as you all know, if you watch the show, I wasn't a fan of the first one. But maybe they can recover themselves and include more things that I really enjoy about the story into the second one. It's going to be harder because it is the adult story. But we'll see. I mean, we've already seen that they're gonna have the kids still be a part of it, so they're gonna still incorporate some more stuff that we haven't seen yet. So maybe they can save it for me. Maybe. So I put it in my 6. It was a little hard. I almost didn't want to.
Fair enough.
I almost didn't want to.
Fueguissimo.
Okay, so my number 6 is a film I hope actually comes out this year because it was supposed to come out like March of this year, and that's the Josh Boone New Mutants, which is supposed to be like the X-Men horror film. It's got the older brother from Stranger Things. What the hell is his name? Something Byers.
Jonathan Byers?
Jonathan Byers?
Jonathan Byers? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, why not?
Which older brother? Okay.
Yeah, it's also got Anya Taylor-Joy and like a hell of a cast, and I thought the initial trailer that we reacted to looked badass, very cool. And then with the Disney acquisition transpiring, there was a lot of shuffling, and they pushed back both the Phoenix film and this film massively. So I don't know. They've like Fox made a Western X-Men film. They've done so many different approaches to their properties at this point, and I still want to see. Josh Boone is a buddy of Stephen King's, and I really want to see his take on an X-Men horror
I wonder
film.
if we can manage to make every entry on your list
About
somehow
Stephen
related to Stephen King. Yeah.
Wait, you guys, you forgot
Hillside
to
King, Year of 92.
Oh shit, John Kyle Stanton, I have to break in,
bucks.
just donated $25. I love your channel, especially when you 3 review a movie. Thank you, John. Appreciate you, sir.
Thank you, but on top of that, we forgot to tell everybody about our new game this year we're playing, which is every time Jaime says Stephen King, we gotta take a drink.
We gotta take a drink.
So,
I'll be right back.
Salud. Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so anytime on air, if we are in fact partaking...
I just might as well be prepared.
You're gonna have to have a drink on you.
I just might as well be prepared. If Fuego's in the frame, I better...
Thanks, Winston. Thank you.
Wences says I am joining this game.
Do it. Toga,
no, and Wences, that means literally anytime you watch the horror show, if you watch a Fuego Hail to Stephen King episode, every time he mentions King, you gotta take a shot.
Hail to Stephen King.
No, it doesn't have to be, but I'm saying those will be particularly fun nights for people.
It's the year of
Lou
19,
wants in on that
God's
game.
sake.
Everybody wants in that
Will
game.
Lyon is here. What's up, Will?
Yes.
Cam the Man is also here. Didn't see that guy jump in. What's up, Cam?
Woo. The guy who donated.
Oh, drink to the... Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Absolutely, we should.
Producer Dave producing.
Yes.
Loving it.
Producer Dave producing and saying that John Kyle Stanton, he is the founder of the drinks instead of the feast, I guess. There you go.
Cheers to John. Thank you, John.
Shot glass. Do it. We love you guys, though.
We appreciate you. For every $25 donation, we'll do a drink.
Like, challenge accepted.
All right, so...
so that was my number 6.
All right, cool. Yeah. Let's move on to number 5 now. My number 5. This one I don't know. I had to put everything in order, and I did end up doing so. However, this one might end up being one of the most exciting things coming this year because of the people behind it, and that is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
The artwork
scared
the
that was mine.
Out
for number 5?
I'm gonna change mine now.
No. Well, it's perfect for both number 5.
Multiples.
Yeah, that's perfect because then it's an honest bridge instead of me talking about it now and you talking about it in 10 minutes.
That was in my top 6
That's
too.
gonna be my
so
5.
how about we just make it all?
Let's just make it all number 5.
Yeah.
All right. So all of our number 5s is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm cautiously optimistic about this one, but so stoked. Stoked.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it. Is it meant to be an anthology movie?
It is an anthology, yeah. But so there's going to be almost like a Are You Afraid of the Dark, like campfire.
So there will be a wraparound
telling kind of thing from what I've read. Yes.
But that won't. But that's the one thing that's not in the books.
No,
so that's is that now is Guillermo behind this?
Guillermo is producing.
Okay, so
I'm
at least we'll have his creative input.
Yeah, hopefully.
So
Guillermo.
Is it live action?
Yes, it's live action.
Okay.
Although, now that you mention it, how cool would that be if they did like
some
weird
animation?
stop motion animation
that'd be so
with
cool.
that imagery and that artist? Because it was the pictures in this book that literally gave me nightmares as a kid at the library. Genuinely.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I'm the Viper. I'm
I don't know if you know this about me.
Vipe your windows. He's the viper. No, he doesn't wash. He's the viper. He has to vipe your windows.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's the joke.
That is fine. That is fine. If we're going to mess up the joke, it's fine. Sorry,
I don't know. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Marsha.
Yeah, I don't know if you know about this, but this book I used to take out from the library with the audio tape.
These books.
Oh, they did do the readings.
The readings.
Right.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
I would the cassette tape and all. I would take it out and I would sit there and listen to the stories as they're being written. Oh man, it was so creepy and so scary. I mean, I like every time I went to the library, I checked it out. Like, I love this series. So to see a couple live is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
They're saying drink. Did you refer to Stephen King?
No, Lou, I didn't. At least not since the first part.
Okay, all right, so we're good. Sorry.
Yeah,
making sure.
Hey, hey.
Sorry, Marsha.
No, but I'm excited.
Isn't Marsha's shirt awesome?
Yeah. So Fuego, you're same reason as me. You're excited about it, or what?
They messed me up.
Why?
As a kid.
Stephen King.
He did say Stephen King.
Oh,
damn it!
Hey,
Jesus.
Salud.
I do own all 3 books, Dylan, and I in fact
have the complete collection.
I have the hard. Yeah. No, I have. I actually just found the book box where I have the original books, or at least 2 of them.
I have the complete collection.
I have the complete collection too.
Yeah, it's like a hardcover treasury of all 3.
Fuego, what did you do to us?
I wasn't trying to. I will try not to
mention. What's gonna happen?
I will try not to mention.
Did you take your drink already, Marsha?
I did.
Okay, all right.
I can do it again.
I mean, these are baby beers, for God's sake, guys. Yeah.
Lensa says props to the Invisible Man. That's that's producer Dave.
Best scary stories to tell, or scary stories to tell in dark for me now. Yeah. The one that messed me up the most. Being a drummer, they find this old Indian drum in the forest. Okay, so there's these couple kids, and they're like out exploring the forest, and they find this drum, and the kid starts playing it, right? And for whatever reason, it almost like takes control of him, and he's like, and he's just going faster and faster and faster, and then it builds to a crescendo of him playing faster and faster until this like weird like arrow sails and like goes right through his heart and kills him. So even though these are YA stories, they're young adult, they're whatever, there's stakes. Just like I was telling you with House.
We could write a short film about a modern day drummer that gets bewitched and that.
Yeah, and he just cannot.
We should do that.
Stop the compulsion.
We should do that. You could play it.
Damn, it's so good.
All right.
I love scary stories to tell.
Good.
So we're all in agreement. Number 5 was scary stories to tell in the dark.
Yes.
So I'm going to move on to my number 4. Now the top 4 are pretty tough for me, although the top 3 did stand out a little bit more, which is why this is my number 4. This one I wasn't even aware of until we did the trailer reaction. Yeah. And thinking more and more about it after we watched the trailer reaction, I really want to see what happens when Superman goes psycho. So I'm gonna say Brightburn. Brightburn is my number 4. Is it
R-rated? Is what
I don't even care. I don't even care. No, because some PG-13 has been managed to. Terrified it might be R, but it might be PG-13. I don't know. Either way, it didn't feel super gory, at least off the top of my head, and I feel like Brightburn doesn't need to be super gory in order to be scary. It's about a psychotic kid. It would be great if they did emphasize it with the gore.
Okay, you can have the implication and still be effective, you're saying.
Right, but think about the fact that this is produced by the man himself.
The entire Gunn clan,
right?
Much.
But James Gunn also produced the very gory Office murder movie, right?
Yeah, he did.
And so I know that if he's producing it, he might not shy away from the gore. So that would be all the better if it is super gory. But if you guys didn't know, Brightburn is essentially, what if Clark Kent crash landed onto Earth as a baby and is found by essentially the Kents, but he is, even though they're raising him to be good, he has an evil bone in his body, and he starts terrorizing people as a superpowered teenager or younger.
You were really nailing down the fact that the Kents themselves
were
the ones
who were... Are they supposed to be in Russia or something?
No.
Oh.
No, it's America.
But the Kents themselves, as you told me, were instrumental in him actually ending up okay.
Yeah, that's why Superman is as good as he is because he was raised by the Kents to have all the right...
So the original Supernatural is nurture, Superman is nurture, and this one's going to be nature.
Nature, yeah. That's a very good way to break it down. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
it's not actually Superman, but it's essentially a non-licensed take on what if kind of approach.
So Marcia, what's your number 4?
I put Creep 3.
Okay.
The Creep 3. I really like the Creep series.
Yeah,
so
Creep
far.
2 was really good.
2 was awesome.
Yeah, 1 still gets me, man. 1 still
Both
gets
of them.
me.
Yeah.
2 was pretty
good.
good.
You didn't like seeing his D in part 2?
Well, you know,
that Duplass D.
I've always wondered. No, I know. No, it was a great addition. I thought it was a great sequel.
The Duplass D was a great addition.
It was a great addition. Yeah, no. Creep 2 was.
I'm sorry, Marcia.
Was really good. I'm excited for 3 because where are they gonna go from here? Who knows? He's so creative.
I hope
this
they
is
bring
very
her back,
innovative.
because she's great.
Yeah.
I'm a little behind on this, you guys, but I actually do have some pictures just to show you the ones we've been talking about just real quick. So this is Hellboy. That's the poster for Hellboy. Y'all know we talked about that. Also, I just want to make sure you guys, because some people didn't see the Brightburn trailer. They didn't know what Brightburn is. I thought the Brightburn poster was dope.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show them the Brightburn poster. That's the Brightburn poster.
Yeah, but
cool.
where you see the drippage of the cape with the blood, it's
like his
very
kicks.
ominous.
He's got some sweet kicks. Yeah,
some sweet kicks.
Yeah, the Chucky's rocking, y'all.
So that's the Brightburn poster, and I think I had one that you were just talking about too. The Scary Stories. This is the only. Oh no, I don't have Creep 3, but okay. So that's the Scary Stories artwork that we have.
Yeah, I wish you had something with that droopy artwork with the drippy black and white.
I didn't see that. No.
Nastiness.
All right, so that's what I've got so far.
sorry.
So okay, cool. Continue on, please.
All right, your turn.
Fueguísimo.
Okay, we are at number 4. Correct?
4.
Okay, number 4. We did a trailer reaction to it just the other day.
Okay.
It's the second film from Mr. Jordan Peele, and it is none other than Us. And this was honestly a movie that I wasn't so sure how excited I was going to be about it, because of the fact that there were some conflicting reports about it was home invasion, it was monsters. I guess at the end of the day, it's kind of a little bit of both. He has his hands very full right now because he is also curating the new Twilight Zone television series and assembling all these.
Reboot?
Yeah, Candyman reboot. I mean,
did you know he was doing that? He's producing a Candyman reboot, yeah.
Which we're
Then why is he wasting his time on this movie?
which we're speculating though is actually going to be more of like a
I would not watch this
sequel.
movie.
Really? You didn't like the trailer?
You didn't like the Us trailer?
Interesting. She just watched it off camera about an hour ago.
Man,
I don't
okay.
know. I don't know.
I said it was home invasion. It
I was not completely over the moon for it. I do not necessarily like home invasion very much, but I love the casting. I like the family dynamic. I like the fact that Tim and Eric, Tim Heidecker, whatever the flip his name is in it. The more I thought about the trailer and the more I read comments from all the viewers who checked out our reaction, the more I actually really was up for the idea of these doppelgangers, these changelings, these, and also all of the social aspects that they represent about how, before it's like, oh, we have to distrust, different races and stuff like that. But this one is like, okay, we have to distrust ourselves to some degree because of the fact that we're not always making the right decisions. And that's the big purveying theme. And I think that's a little bit more relevant for right now, personally, and it's a little bit more neutral, perhaps. And so, I think Us looks badass. I love that daytime carnage, as we even had people commenting.
Lou's got 5 on it.
Yeah.
Lou says he's got 5.
I don't know.
So,
I don't think it's gonna. I just don't. I don't know.
Dylan, fuck you. We're not answering that question. We're not answering that.
Oh, I know where you're going with that.
I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of Get Out. I thought it wasn't really that spectacular. I thought it was overhyped. So on this one, it looked like it has all the place. I like Home Invasion except for Hush movies.
Ooh, Hush is great.
But I don't know. I'm hesitant. I'm very hesitant because I feel like he is he's a very talented director and it has the potential. But I was so disappointed with Get Out that I just feel like I don't know if I can trust this movie
Can
enough
I-
to be excited for it.
Can I ask you then, did it feel in appearance like a Jordan Peele movie? Did it feel like it had the same
I mean,
vibe
I don't know if
and look
I
as
watch enough
Get
of
Out?
his movies to say this feels like Jordan
He's only
Peele.
made one before, which
So,
is
I
why,
can't
which
say,
is
like,
weird.
this
But
is
no,
so
I
him.
felt like he just made a distinctive, like, visual vibe
Mm-hmm.
to what he was doing, and social vibe too.
No,
Obviously.
I understand what he's trying to accomplish, and I give him props for it. I just didn't think that Get Out was as innovative as everybody else did. I thought it was kind of predictive and like
Burden of expectation.
Yeah,
Everybody
I don't
built
know.
that film up, ourselves included.
Yeah, I don't know.
By the end of the year, I don't think it made my best list.
No, I
That
just
didn't make mine either.
Yeah.
Well, it might have. I don't
I
know.
thought it was a well-made movie, but I don't think the story was strong enough for me to care, and I didn't think the characters were strong enough for me to care. And to me, it's all about the story. And if he can make the story and the characters super strong, then I'm gonna like it. But I mean, he's obviously talented. The movie was well produced. And directed, but I don't know. It wasn't enough.
I still like that kid from Black Mirror, and then the TS motherfucking name, like.
All right,
They were
well, let's
great.
move on.
Anyway,
We're
moving on.
talking about a movie that's not on the list. So, all right, so
Sorry.
number 3 is for me. I am going to go with the upcoming thing that so many people seem to be against that I am not at all.
Yes!
The Child's Play reboot.
Shout out to Cody, man.
I am
Yeah.
actually quite excited about this, you guys.
I think
I'm
this
excited
looks
about
awesome.
I'm actually. Here's the possibly.
Oh,
He do what he says. You gotta do what he says for
You
you.
gotta do what he says.
El Rey?
All right, that counts. All right, John. Thank you, John.
John,
Thank
you
you.
are John. You are
And that's like
tickling
that.
me.
I gotta actually do a full shot for that too.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
All right.
and
Is
even
it like
these-
a double?
even
Because
these baby beers
it's
that
a
I'm
donut
drinking
and
are
and
really just
Stephen King?
not serving the
5
purpose.
drinks. No, it's not 5 drinks, Wences. It's
Yeah.
1 drink.
And that's why I'm drinking.
But thank
beer.
you, John. All right,
Okay.
cheers to John.
Okay, cheers to
Cheers to
John.
John.
Happy
Thanks, John.
2019.
Happy
the year of
2019 to
the
you
year of
guys.
19. Hail to Stephen King.
David, you're drinking
All right.
too, right?
Yeah, Dave better be outside drinking too.
He's
out-
instigating.
He's out imbibing.
He's instigating.
He's out imbibing in some fashion.
All right, so why Child's Play? And here's the controversial statement I have. I am actually.
Head gulps, huh? Well, see you later.
I am more excited about the Child's Play reboot than I am about the Don Mancini Child's Play TV continuation.
I must admit, same.
I gotta be
really
honest.
am.
I am on board for the update of the Child's Play series. The fact that it's going to be sort of like Siri, but in a Chucky, like that. That's why it's Buddy, and then there's Buddy version 2.0. And so, like, with new Wi-Fi capabilities, like, that's the thing. And it's even BUDDI, like Siri.
Yeah.
And so...
the marketing campaign so far is
Brilliant,
brilliant
yeah.
for this film,
Absolutely.
dude. It is legit.
I love the motion poster that we played on the news last week. Like,
Yes.
that was really cool.
Yeah.
And I am excited to see what they can do by starting over. This, and so many times... remakes say we're updating the series, we're updating things. This literally is an update. It's an upgrade because
In the
now
truest
we're
sense
in
of
a
the word.
day we're in a day and age where these things exist and they are household items. Everyone's got an Alexa. Everyone's got Siri in their pocket. You know, Cortana. You know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That is a thing, and to just combine that. And you know, you don't need to necessarily have the voodoo angle. I'm a little bummed by the lack of voodoo angle, but we don't even know if there's a
That's
lack of that
okay,
angle.
man.
But this is
It's
I
not gonna
was
kill me or
fine.
anything.
I was fine with Five Nights at Freddy's, the things being possessed and going crazy. So I'm fine with however they do this. I'm excited to see a new spin, an updated spin. Mancini is not doing anything that is interesting to me anymore. I liked Curse. I didn't like Cult very much.
I've actually seen a lot of fans of the series say they have disliked the series since Mancini took over in the directorial reins and everything and started like just really just making it his own thing. You know, as opposed to being the creator and, you know, like a collaborator in the process, I guess.
So that's mine, guys. I didn't mean to go off on it for so long, but
No,
Marcia, what is your
we
number
know how much
3?
that series means to you, man.
I love it.
Glass.
Okay.
Woo!
Glass. I do have
On
the Glass poster.
list for probably
Yeah,
all
and
of us.
I actually have
That's actually
to.
not on my list.
I have to rewatch Unbreakable, to be honest, because the first time I watched it, I was not impressed, but obviously love Split. So now we gotta go back, and I'm gonna go back and rewatch both of them before Glass comes out, so I can appreciate the next part of the story.
That just reminds me that we are supposedly going to be doing the M. Night Shyam Hamuary.
Oh, I forgot about that.
January, what?
January.
The
That's right.
Shamuary.
Dude, I did forget about January.
I do like
Don't we have to do all of them?
It just
Oh,
dawned
no.
on me, man. Because we have never reviewed on this channel The Sixth Sense or...
We haven't. Or Unbreakable,
Yeah.
or Signs.
Well, there we go.
All right.
Those are the only
Alright.
good ones, really. I
So
mean,
we'll have to plan it out.
The
I mean, if
Happening.
you guys want to rewatch
Ooh.
Unbreakable,
We
maybe
should
can
review
do-
The Happening. We need to.
Maybe-
Especially
Ooh.
considering it's so like Bird Box.
Ugh.
But
The Happening is so yuck. Oh my
it is. It's
God.
terrible.
So
So...
anyways, we should do Unbreakable.
CK2D. Dear Lord, I agree with Marcia. How?
Ah!
That's funny.
Marsha.
All right. So
It
Glass.
happens randomly. No, I'm excited because
Pardon?
I mean you gotta love this series at this point, and there's so much going on. I love Bruce Willis. I love Samuel Jackson, and who.
McAvoy. James
Thank
McAvoy
you.
was
James
amazing.
McAvoy is so talented, and having them all together. I am a little sickened that Sarah Paulson's in it just because I watched.
She's in everything.
She's a
You liked her in
lately,
Bird
it
Box?
feels
You must
like.
have.
I did. She was phenomenal on Bird Box.
Okay.
I mean, but
Really?
she had enough of time.
Yeah, Marcia didn't have to deal
She
with her
doesn't do
for
a lot
that
of
long.
film work.
No,
So that's
the
okay.
reason why I'm sick of her is
Great
just
in
because
small
I
doses.
just got done with American Horror Story Apocalypse, and she played like 10
Was that on your
characters.
list? Did you talk about that?
I
in
did
your...
talk
okay,
about
good.
it.
I'm
But
But
curious.
she
heard her
played.
talking about it.
She was like 10, like six of her 10 characters, and one season, and it was a little much. So I
Got
mean,
it.
hats off to her for sure. But
I think they blame what's his name
Too much.
to a degree for all of those people playing multiple characters. But you know,
Who they
showrunner,
Ryan Murphy?
Homeboy. Yes, that's the one.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
they're
I'm
trying to
thinking Brian
connect
Fuller, and I'm
everything
like,
now.
No,
No, that's Hannibal.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to rewatch that
Oh,
series now that I
Hannibal,
have
yeah.
it.
Lou's
So
been playing
good.
it at work, dude, and I had never watched
Dude,
any
it's
of it.
so,
and
so
I
good.
cannot believe
Wish I
how
could
good
watch
it is.
Hannibal
It
at
is so
work.
good. Well, I'm gonna go through it. I got it for Black Friday, so I'm gonna go through it again.
So Glass,
Yeah.
everybody.
Glass.
There you
Thank you,
go.
Marcia. Thank you. Refocusing.
Yeah,
All
one
right.
of us would have got
Fueguissimo. You're number 3.
My number 3.
Dylan, stop it.
Yeah.
Eddie, stop it. You guys.
My
no.
number 3 is actually going to be a film that surprised the hell out of me with how enjoyable it was. It was kind of a horror take on Groundhog's Day.
Okay.
Kind
Wow. Okay. I know where
kind
you're
of
going.
Dude, I am stoked as fuck AF. So I'll do like the millennial thing. I am stoked
Doesn't make
Stoked
I am
AF.
stoked AF for Happy Death Day to you.
Doesn't make
and
sense.
the fact that they're like gonna make it more multi-encompassing, and the fact that like, dude, I thought that Tree or whatever the hell her character's name was, I don't know. She was a baby. She was fun. The love interest was good. It's not a horror movie. Let's be honest. It's more of a comedic kind of thing. But I thought Happy Death Day was one of the biggest surprises of last year for me, and so for that reason, I cannot wait for Happy Death Day 2.
Careful.
You.
Whoa,
however,
whoa. You almost just flipped everyone off. That was weird.
You? I don't know.
What
I
are
can't-
you trying
I can't
to
it.
do?
I'm trying to make it you, yo.
To you, yo.
Here.
Great.
Look.
Okay.
Live long and prosper.
Happy Death Day to you. There you go. Live long and prosper.
All
I
right.
want to go listen to Ghost
No, I'm
right
actually
now.
excited about that too. That trailer really
Like
got me
Chris-
pumped. I
Chris
think it's
Reboot.
hilarious that it actually resets the first day.
Yes.
And she's even
Yes,
more frustrated.
yes,
I think
yes.
that made me laugh in the trailer.
Brilliant.
So dumb.
Mhm.
It's brilliant.
Made me
I
laugh.
love it.
Excited.
I love
Excited.
it.
It was just too much. They went too far. And now
Dave
we're
said
doing,
gang signs.
and now we have to do it again. I'm like, ugh. I'll probably end up watching it in 2020 on Netflix or something.
They were saying that they already had the idea for the sequel when they made the first one, and that they always wanted to.
Oh no.
They always wanted the Back to the Future 2.
Lou, you're right.
And guys, check it out. My personal favorite of the Back to the Future films, my dad loves the third one. Most people love the first one. I prefer the second one. I think
What are we
Back to the
talking
Future.
about?
I think Back to the Future.
Back to the Future 2 is great.
Back to the Future 2, I think, is the best of the trilogy.
Dude, I like
Hate
3 a
me
lot more
in
than
the
most people do.
comments.
I
I
will
like
hate
3 a
you
lot
now.
more than people
I
do.
will hate
Do
you
you
now.
hate me now? Back to
All
the
right.
Future 2015.
So,
bad.
2015
here we go.
now.
So number 2. Number 2. So my number 2, I had a tough time deciding which one would be number 1, which one would be number 2, because my number 2 is ultimately the sequel to my favorite movie of 2017.
I wonder what it could be.
It, Chapter 2. I am so
Marsha, you're
excited about
Marsha
It,
is so
Chapter
much
2.
smarter than Fuego.
No, I'm so excited about
who
It,
wrote-
Chapter 2.
I have
Who wrote it?
Listen, I don't think that's a necessary question. I think we all know who wrote It, but we don't need to discuss it at all. So anyway, I'm excited
You
about
can
it.
say it. He can't say it.
That's true.
I didn't say it. I was trying to be nice.
But anyway,
I was just
so
trying to be
the,
nice.
the adult portion of the story from the original adaptation is the weakest for me.
A lot of people think that.
So I'm excited to see how this director can amp it up the way he did the first one. You know what I mean? I'm really excited to see what he can do. I'm hoping we're not going to see a stupid, terrible practical effects spider at the end. I'm hoping we see something much cooler. I imagine we will. But I am
the
just
ritual
on
of
board.
the
I'm on board
Chud.
to be able to see the kids again because they brought the kids back to see more. And I can't wait to see. Bill Skarsgård was the better Pennywise in my opinion, and to see him do more. I'm sorry, it's my opinion. I'm sorry. He again. I've said it 100 times before. I'll say it again.
His arm was
Tim Curry.
broken when
Tim
the
Curry
gift.
played a silly clown named Pennywise that tormented kids. Bill Skarsgård played a something masquerading as a clown named Pennywise that was terrorizing
which is
kids.
With the Bob Gray and the essence
of the original
creature,
book, right?
Because he's a creature at
Right,
the end of the day.
Exactly.
You
In
know,
this one, he
so-
felt like a
Thank
creature,
you,
and the
Garrett.
other one, he
Thank
felt
you,
like
Garrett.
a
If
clown.
Paul Bunyan does not come alive, we are going to ask for our money back.
Well, it's actually happening because they showed the
Oh, snap.
behind-the-scenes photos of them.
That doesn't mean
with it.
anything.
Well, no, they showed Paul Bunyan. Anyway.
They showed him in the first movie. Didn't do nothing.
Well, they showed the grown-up. It's the beat from the book, you know the one. I mean, both you guys have read it. So
No, I haven't actually gotten that far in the book. Remember? No, remember? I never actually finished it.
Oh, I thought you did. Well,
It was so long ago, I don't remember.
you have a lot of
That's
time.
the thing. Well, yeah.
Anyway,
You have 9 months.
Yeah. Well, maybe I should finally do that audiobook.
Dude, it's so flippin' good.
I've been wondering which one I should add now that I'm
Dude, you get
done with.
you get the
Joe Hill.
legitness of oh goodness, why can't I think of the name?
It's
of
okay.
the
We're
character?
skirting
It's fine,
dangerous
it's fine.
shot territory here.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Marsha, what's your number 2?
Zombieland 2.
Okay. Someone asked about Zombieland
Let's
2
hope
in the
they
comments.
don't
I was
push
wondering
it
if it was going to
back.
pop up.
But they say they're going to start filming it next month. So hey.
Zombieland 2 with all 4 of the original actors.
Yeah, Abigail Breslin. We're gonna get
Emma Stone,
flippin' Emma Stone.
Jesse Eisenberg, and of course,
Woody.
Carnage himself,
Yeah.
Woody.
Oh God.
I can't do enough dances. It's just so
Yeah.
exciting.
Are there enough Twinkies?
So awesome.
My
Is it the same
God.
director?
Yeah.
It is? No,
Yeah.
why is that a bad thing?
Well, remember, he directed Venom. He directed Gangster Squad.
Yeah,
he
but-
really
Yeah, but
hasn't
this
done
is
anything good
Zombieland.
aside
Okay.
from Zombieland.
Well,
I mean-
but if he's returning to Zombieland, maybe he'll, it won't seem rip-offy if he does the same cool stuff, like the
we'll see.
cardio, the rules listed out, and
But
They
stuff like
can't.
that.
But they can't bring back. What's his name?
Bill Murray?
Bill Murray. Yeah.
So what? Well, they could as a zombie.
That was a great.
that would be funny, yeah, Bill Murray.
If he guest
I
starred
just-
again as a zombie.
That would actually be perfect.
That would be
It's
great.
like, I just saw Eddie Van Halen the other day. He's a zombie.
Yeah.
All right, well that's a good one, Marsha.
Yeah.
So, any other particular reasons for you? Why are you most excited about that?
Well,
or second most excited?
Zombieland is like my favorite zombie movie because
Oh,
it's,
is it? Okay.
yeah, it's
Double
super
Tap,
fun.
right? That's
Double
from that
Tap.
movie? Yeah, yeah.
It's just a movie that is timeless. You can just watch if it's on TV. You're gonna watch it. It's like a Fifth Element. Like, hey, it's Zombieland. You gotta watch it. It's on, and I don't care what time you like. Oh, it's halfway through. Whatever. It's Zombieland. I'm gonna put it on. Like, so I'm excited to get more out of Zombieland and kind of expanding that universe and see what happens next. And the actors are great. The storyline's great. I don't know. What are you gonna do? Maybe they find a giant. Maybe they finally go to the hostess shop and find a bunch of Twinkies. I don't know. I don't care. It's great.
Good call, actually, because remember that was the aspiration, and
If I was him, I would be like,
Zombieland
"Where are
2,
these
the quest for
manufactured? I'm
Twinkies.
going to the
Quest for
hostess
all
warehouse,
Twinkies.
and I'm gonna find me a dang Twinkie."
Fuego, you're number 2.
Okay, my number 2. Boy, they're both gonna be. They're both. I can't say his name because I don't have any more beer left in my can.
Oh,
You can get another one.
there's one in the door. Remember, there's one in the door of the fridge.
No, I still have tons of
Oh,
others.
okay.
I've a whole case.
It's like, I'm good.
It's fine.
Okay, should I do it then? Should I run and grab?
Go ahead. Do what you gotta do, because people were asking when this was gonna pop up, and I knew you'd be the one to bring it up. Although I'm curious if Marcia's excited about this one, too.
They're gonna be very
Yeah.
curious about what my
Okay.
number 1 is.
Oh, well, I think he might be about to ruin your number 1 then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
We're all gonna reload here. I need to get a little more chasing.
Okay.
I have
We're
a
all
feeling
reloading because of the fact that we have been entered into this game. Mr. Cecil Laird, I didn't have anything numbered, so you don't even know what I'm
I know what you're gonna say.
What do you think I'm saying?
You're gonna say that one.
That's, it's not. Do you guys have that one movie with that guy who was in that one movie last
That one
year?
that has Stephen King in it. Oh, because I can say it. I can say it.
Marcia can
I
say
can
it.
say
Marcia
it.
can say it. All right.
Y'all are going to be really surprised at this distinction because of the fact that. So my top 2, they're both Stephen King adaptations.
Oh!
In the year of 19.
Oh!
In the year of 19.
I feel like we need some kind of Pee Wee Herman magic word of the day,
or like a zoinks sound or something like that.
Or
Or
like-
live on the radio. It's
we
like
have like Ashy Slash. You go, oh, and like everyone on the set does
Do it.
something.
That'd be great.
Yeah. But the thing is,
Damn it.
my number 1 is going to be unexpected because of the fact that it has never been adapted before. But my number 2, despite my degradation for the trailer,
Why don't you switch them? Because your number 1 or yours is her number 1.
no, my number 1, neither of you are picking.
No, I'm saying make that your number 2 because your number 2 is her number 1.
She hasn't read it. What am I hearing?
I haven't read it.
Okay, go ahead, say it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Don't,
Maybe I'm wrong.
Mess with
No,
his-
no, you don't know my number 1.
I know. Go ahead with your number 2.
Well, my number 1 is with him and his son.
I know. Go ahead with your number 2.
Okay.
I know what you're about to say, but you don't
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys been drinking a lot.
Mhm.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do it.
You're
Do
up.
it. Do it.
Damn,
Say it.
well now I mean,
Say it.
I can say what my number.
Say
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I think your number 2 is her number 1.
Have you read? Have you read?
Is that your number 2?
That's
your-
your number 1.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna say your number 2. It's gonna ruin her number 1. Or if you switch them, you guys can both do that one. As
It
your
doesn't
number
even
1.
matter. We all know what he's gonna say.
Go ahead. It's done. Yeah, we can't cut this out anyway. So people
Yeah,
are
you
watching
guys
us
are
discuss.
seeing everything right now. Okay.
I'm behind on my shot now.
So, my number 2 is Godzilla, King of the.
Oh, I did not anticipate that. You said your number 1 and number 2 are Stephen King.
Well, I'm changing it right now because.
No, don't do that. Now you just ruined my number. You're the worst at this ever.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Go with your
just-
original number 2.
Go,
My
say it.
original number 2 is Pet Sematary.
Alright, Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Holy Lord. You managed to ruin both of our number 1s. Way to go.
I was trying to figure out why you didn't want me to talk about my number 1 when neither of you are familiar with my number 1.
I wasn't saying don't. I was saying just switch them. So that way you guys could both talk about Pet Sematary as your number 1s.
But we all talk.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
fine.
Just go
It's
ahead.
fine. Just go.
Talk about it. Why do you want to talk? Why do you want to watch Pet
This is
Sematary?
a horror show.
I
This is like a horror show.
I know. I want to watch Pet Sematary because of the fact that I think despite the 30-year differential, it's up for a remake. That's totally okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something I have a problem with. I think the procession stuff with the children and the lack of an accent for yeah. Oh man, everybody is gonna have the funniest little reaction to that.
Garrett just made me laugh. We'll do it live. I know what he's doing. Go ahead.
Yeah. Nonetheless, I'm exceedingly excited, despite the fact that I did not like the initial trailer for Pet Sematary. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. Oh,
we took his steam out. Okay, since he already did it, I'm gonna go ahead and
go ahead and jump to your number one.
Mine was Pet Cemetery. I'm really excited, even though like Michael C. Hall's not in it, because I think he earned his spot in that movie, even though he did the audiobook.
And yet Lithgow not doing the voice. Are you okay with that? Because
I haven't seen the
you
trailer.
Watch the trailer.
No, because I didn't want it to be ruined.
Okay, well that makes sense though.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I love
Lithgow's not going to do the voice.
No.
No.
No, we already saw he's not.
Yeah, he's not going to. I mean, why would he?
Well, we hoped he would. I mean, we didn't know how much continuity
I don't think he does voices.
No.
He's just John Lithgow.
I think he could have if he really wanted to and if the directors wanted him to. But the Starry Eyes team, did you see Starry Eyes? I'm curious about that.
Mm-mm.
Okay. You either?
No, never watched it.
Really? Fudgicles. Okay.
It didn't seem like my kind of horror movie, though.
Well, it's about, like, the horror, nasty underbelly of the, what's the name of the... I can't think of the...
Okay, sweet. To be honest.
Oh, well, I can't think of the producer name. Weinstein.
I mean, I get what you guys are saying. He because of the movie, he should have some sort of accent. It's Maine. Come on, get with the times.
There was a lot of negative response to the fact
and
that he was
who
like,
knows? Maybe he'll go back and reshoot the whole
dead
movie.
is better.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna still enjoy it. I'm still, and it's funny that it's my number one because I am looking forward to it, but I still have a hard time watching the original movie just because the story hurts so hard.
Hurts so hard. Yeah, okay. I thought you were going to say because it's like not a well-made movie or something. It is tremendously made.
It's not that. It's just the story itself is really hard for me to watch. It's really hard for me to experience. Like that reading that book put me the darkest I've ever been in my life.
And that was your first time reading it too. And
yes.
you had like just
but I just had a baby, so
you just had him though,
me,
so it was like so fresh and
I was so emo. I was like thinking about life and baby dying, and it's really sad.
I did tell you that my little brother Johnny, who's out in Georgia, he listened to the audiobook about the same time you did.
Yeah.
He had just had a kid. He had just had Jack. And he was like, dude, I'd seen that movie, but there's nothing that could have prepared me for how I reacted to listening to it. And the just devastation of the loss of a child at that age and how monumental it was and everything. And it was just... I mean, I can't fathom.
And Alex is that age now. He's about the age of Gage right now, and I'm like,
it's so big.
Like I want to watch it, but I feel like my mind might explode and I might cry, and I hate crying.
It's so big time, and there's apparently, according to the Hail to Stephen King Facebook group,
what the fuck
there
are you
is.
doing?
I know. There is a really good documentary that is on. It's either Hulu or Facebook or Amazon or Netflix.
So hey Dave, bag rustles can be heard over here still.
No, but they one of the viewers posted a photo and it was like all the behind the scenes with like Gwen, the guy who played goodness, he was Nina Herman Monster and everything, and Fred Gwynn. Yeah, that's the name I'm looking for. But yeah, so that is a film that a lot of people, especially being directed by a woman, it's held in high regard. So yeah, the remake has big shoes to fill. So I hope it's good. Damn, do I hope it's good. And it's my 2 and it's Marsha's 1, right? Yeah. To make things full circle. Get back to Cecil.
All right, so my number 1 was ruined by Fuego 2. Yeah, you mentioned Godzilla. So Godzilla King of the Monsters is the one I'm most excited about. I'm really pumped, obviously, as a massive creature fan. This looks like I'm finally going to get what I've always wanted in a Godzilla movie. Honestly, I liked the 98 Godzilla just because I got Godzilla running around a city and it wasn't a dude in a rubber suit. The effects aren't great now, but I still actually enjoy that movie just for the cheesy big monster aspect of it. So the fact that the last Godzilla movie we got was so lackluster in the actual giant monster part, except for the end when he finally fought the Mutos and we got to see it. This looks like it's correcting all of the mistakes, the same way they Legendary corrected in Kong Skull Island, and we got to see the action, and they're like, oh, people like seeing the action, let's show that in Godzilla. So now, I don't know that they're necessarily overcorrecting, but they're going to show us a lot of stuff, a lot of monsters, a lot of monster fights, at least if this trailer is any indication. And I'm so excited. The trailer got me pumped as hell. There's really nothing else. Again, but I loved it in 2017, so I was going back and forth which would be my number one, but ultimately the creature, the monster fan in me won out, and Godzilla just looks like the most fun I'm going to have in 2019.
You have fun with that.
Okay, I will.
Really? You didn't like the trailer?
I didn't watch it. I don't like Godzilla. We know this.
No, that's true. She feels like it's mean to giant lizards everywhere.
But it's empowerment for the big lizards and creatures.
Well, I don't like how people just fire missiles at the Godzilla and she's just trying to be your friend.
That's not happening in this one. In this one, Godzilla is very obviously
He's a friend of the human.
Protecting the people.
Yeah, we don't shoot at Godzilla this time.
It's the opposite of what you've seen before, where they're trying to
I'm all
hurt.
about Godzilla eating people,
hurt
but not the other way around.
Not eating people, just eating other monsters.
He's like fighting other monsters.
No, I'll watch that then.
Okay, all right. See, we turned her around just like that.
I'll watch that.
All right, Fuego, you're number one.
My number one. My most anticipated. Better get your little drinkies ready.
God damn it.
So, of every Stephen King property,
I still have to do like a couple episodes after
that is coming out this year. This upcoming year, I should say. Everybody, I've said it before, and I will reiterate and double down and say it again. In the Tall Grass, which is, it's merely a short story that Cy King wrote with his son Joe Hill. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I profane? It's so.
Can I profane?
It's.
I don't know. Can profane be used as a verb?
It's so fucked up. In the Tall Grass is so fucked up, especially in its ending. I cannot wait to see what Netflix does with this. I cannot wait to see what Netflix does within the Tall Grass.
When is it coming out?
Who has read In the Tall Grass? That's the thing. It's one of those just like
whenever I hear Tall Grass, all I can think is Lost World. Stay out of the tall grass! Because the raptors are in there.
One of the best scenes in the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
But damn. In the Tall Grass, it's essentially about a argumentative brother and sister duo who are driving down a just little highway road, and
kind
then
of like Jeepers Creepers.
A little bit, and then they hear somebody calling out from the grass, and they're like, "I'm lost. Can you come help me? Can you blah blah blah?" And it's like a little boy, you know. And so they stop the vehicle, and they go and they look, and they get lost in the tall grass trying to find this child, and things get true.
Is it a creature?
Is it rapey?
It's not rapey, and it's not.
Is it a rapey creature?
It's actually neither.
Oh,
it's not. It's neither. But there.
If it's not a rapey creature.
Oh man, there's a.
Is someone going to be skinned and then worn?
It deals with like rocks with weird presence and stuff, and man, there's something.
It's a Stephen King, Joe Hill combo.
Stephen King and Joe Hill wrote it together.
Okay.
It's a short story. It's actually, if you want the audiobook, it's read by Stephen Lang on Audible and on audiobooks.com and various other segments. He does a terrific job with it. So check out In the Tall Fucking Grass, man, because it's a terrific story.
I would be happy to check it. I'm a big Joe Hill fan so far. Like everything I've listened to, because
who has time to read anymore?
I have no time to read anymore. But his work is so good, and from beginning to finish, it's just.
Yeah, so Patrick Wilson is starring in this, and it's going to be a Netflix exclusive that is going to be arriving in late 2019.
Killing me, Smalls.
Really?
You're killing me, John.
Break your bank, John.
John, I love you. Yeah,
we love you. We're not,
don't let me get it wrong.
No, but
don't let me get it wrong. Dude's contributed over $60 to the stream alone.
This is where I'm just curious. Who else has read In the Tall Grass? In the Tall Grass.
Cheers to John Kyle Stanton.
Listened to In the Tall Grass
love.
as read by Steve Lang. It's the shit, man. It's so good. Marcia, I want to just like get you a credit on Audible or something for it. It's really good.
Just so you guys know. Be sure to tune in to the top 10 of 2018 whenever that goes, because we're about to record it, and I have to record that in the state that I'm in right now. So thanks, John. If my top 10 of 2018 sucks, it's because of you, buddy.
Yeah, I was about to say Cecil and
Thank you, John.
Thank you, too.
For donating all your
Lou says I've read the story.
All right. John is the man, though. Seriously. I appreciate it, you guys. That was going to do it. That's it for our top 6 most anticipated of 2017 or 19.
We did not mention. I'm trying to.
There's one thing that was on my alternate list that was not mentioned, and that's the Grudge reboot.
Yeah, and there's.
I'm tempted. I will watch the Grudge reboot just because I like those kinds of movies. I'm interested in the fact that it's a reboot and not having to pick up on the last 2 because the last 2 sucked.
Yeah, and
Rings was horrible. The
Rings.
That was the original. The Sadako and Kayako were the actual Japanese version.
I thought
that was okay.
Yeah,
I
like that one.
Rings and Grudge are different, though, right?
Rings and Grudge are different because Rings was a sequel. Grudge, well, yeah, and they're 2 different series. First of all, Rings was a sequel to the originals. Grudge is a reboot of the originals. So, which actually reboot, I should say, it's just a new reboot of the original. Ju-on is the Ring.
Yeah.
What was the Grudge? I forgot what the original.
I'm laughing about the fact.
Like the actual Kayako and Sadako are the ghosts, but the original The Ring was called Ju-on. I don't remember what the Grudge was called off the top of my head.
Okay, without giving additional drinking, the person who directed Maximum Overdrive is the same person who had issues with a ATM at the beginning of the movie.
There you go.
I don't have to say his name.
Perfect.
Bam.
All right, guys. Well, we're just under an hour. I think that's a good place to call it. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. We've got Marcia's top and bottom 5 of the horror TV shows for 2018. We also filmed our worst 6 horror movies of 2018. And as I said, Fuego and I are about to film our top 10.
Yeah.
And then I think there's one trailer reaction for us to do this week. But we're going to be cutting back on some trailer reactions and just doing sort of the bigger releases for a little bit. But Dave didn't block you. Dylan, you're here. You're not blocked. I see you, Dylan.
You're still here, Dylan.
You're good. But anyway.
You blocked him personally?
I don't know. What'd you do? Ringu was the Ring. Ju-on was the Grudge. Okay, thank you, Ringu. That makes sense. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I've had a little too much drink, so... Thanks very much for watching, you guys. Go ahead and click the like button if you enjoyed this video, and click subscribe if you haven't yet. And while you're there, ding that bell if you want to get notifications for more live episodes like this going forward.
Yeah.
Until next time, though, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm March Parker.
Gracias. I've been Jaime and Fuego.
And remember, stay scared. Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Scott Baker, you're the
Cheers.
shit.
Cheers.